Are you ready for adventure? This ancient city is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Hearthstone Tavern. It's been a while, and today we're prepared to get our 500th win as Priest. That means we'll receive a special golden version of the default hero skin, Anduin.
I won't let you down.
But in earning that, we're going to use a special version of Anduin, Zhuge Liang.
A king is only as noble as the card he plays.
Hence the traditional Chinese music that you're listening to. This is one of a few beautiful hero skins provided as part of the Three Kingdoms bundle. I have two of them. The other one I have is for Paladin, a special version of Uther, Guan Yu.
With honor!
So those are really beautiful. I usually don't splurge on things like that, but I do have a strong interest in Chinese history and culture, so I did cave in and bought a couple of those at one point. And actually one of them I got for free, technically. I got it through in-game currency. But anyway, I have prepared a couple of priest decks here, Draconic Priest and Enchanter. I'm feeling better about the Enchanter deck, so let's go ahead and go with that. And see if we can get that 500th win.
Anduin versus the Lich King!
Wisdom shall bring victory.
That's right. Okay, so let's replace a couple of those. This should be an interesting match. Priest versus Lich King. Or Death Knight, I should say.
I see you've brought guests. I see you've brought guests.
Now, Zhuge Liang, he is an extremely famous statesman, strategist, scholar, engineer, and inventor. He lived during the Eastern Han Dynasty period as well as the early to mid Three Kingdoms period. Very interesting fellow.
Can't stand the cold.
I'm not having the strongest start here, but that's okay. The tides can still turn in my favor.
Salutations.
Another interesting thing about Zhuge Liang is that Zhuge is his compound family name, and that's an unusual thing. Most Chinese family names are just one character, and his is two characters. The reason for that was, well, originally his ancestors' family name was just Ge. They moved to an area where there already was a Ge family, and so to distinguish them, because their family had moved there from a county that was named Zhu, so they were called Zhuge, and eventually that just got adopted as their family name. They were the Zhuge family. Zhuge Liang also had the courtesy name Kongming, and that Kong is the same as the Kong in Kongzi or Kongfuzi, in other words, Confucius. And Ming means bright. It also has other connotations as well.
Tortola, preserve us!
As far as the full connotations of Kongming and how that would have been interpreted in his time, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm guessing it might be meant as a reference to Confucius and to the idea that Zhuge Liang is of comparable genius to the esteemed Confucius. And indeed, Zhuge Liang was a remarkable man and probably a true genius. You know, that's a word that gets thrown around way too casually sometimes, but in this case, it's probably appropriate. He also had an awesome nickname, Wolong, or Fulong. Both versions were sometimes written. and both basically mean crouching dragon, or dragon in repose, or it's sometimes interpreted as sleeping dragon.
Unity, precision, perfection, primitive.
Shells up!
In any case, the idea is a very powerful creature, or person in this case, whom you really don't want to disturb or underestimate. You know, they might seem very calm and harmless, but at any moment they could strike in a way that's very effective and surprising.
We do what the living cannot.
Me have bad for you.
He was very Confucian in his philosophical orientation, but he was also a self-avowed legalist. Now, legalism is in general a school of Chinese thought that I am not super impressed with. It kind of has a bad reputation or connotation sometimes due to some of the people who espoused that school of thought being very cruel and despotic leaders. But Zhuge Liang was a good example of a good legalistic ruler, and seemed to be very impressive in terms of not only his command of military strategy, which was significant. I mean, he was even compared to Sun Tzu, the author of The Art of War, at times. And he wrote some of his own very influential works on military strategy and so forth. But also, just as a political leader, he was extremely effective and influential, and there were a few people who maybe didn't like him too much. But here's what I think is very positive. The impression I get is that it was mainly some aristocrats who did not like him. That's a good sign. That's a sign of a leader who isn't just trying to please other powerful people or wealthy people. He's not just trying to please the supposed elites of his time, but he is trying to set up fair and just laws that are applied to everyone equally, or in whatever way is clearly the most just or makes the most sense, or that is the best in a moral sense. And anyway, I definitely recommend looking into his history and learning about Chinese history in general. There's a lot of fascinating stuff. And so if you're interested in those types of topics, I recommend looking into classical Chinese philosophy. There's a lot of interesting stuff about the sort of debates and conflicts between Confucianism, Taoism, legalism, and other schools of thought during those centuries past, and all the way down to today. There's a lot that can be gained from studying ancient Chinese philosophy as well as contemporary Chinese philosophy. And there are many things that can help you think about how you want to cultivate more virtue within yourself and do more good in your own life.
This is not what we stood for.
It was a little tempting to use this, but I think I'm going to hang on to it.
For a master tactician, this is nothing.
Again, tough choices.
I must consider.
Blood contagion.
Wit is also a weapon.
Zhuge Liang and Guan Yu both have been and still are worshipped by some people, There are more temples and shrines dedicated to Guan Yu, I believe, but there are still a few dedicated to Zhuge Liang. Sometimes they are called in English Temple of the Marquis of Wu, and I believe that's a reference to a title that was posthumously given to Zhuge Liang, which was Zhongwu, which means faithful and valiant, or faithful and fierce. Well, I better go ahead and use this. But now what? My options are not great.
You are the Shadow's puppet!
Thousand Needles, are you ready to
Okay, he's just having fun now.
No reason!
My regards to you.
Well, that didn't work out. Hey, let's try again. In addition to historical records of the Three Kingdoms period, Sanguozhi, there is a famous classic novel known as the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Sanguoyanyi. Now, because that is a work of historical fiction, it does take a lot of liberties. You know, I'm sure not everything in it should be believed. Of course, that's true of even standard histories as well.
Anduin versus Jaina!
You asked for it.
Wisdom shall bring victory.
Okay, interesting. Not the greatest starting hand, but not too terribly bad either.
I see you've brought love. I see you've brought gifts.
Salutations.
A little tempting to go ahead and bring him out. That's a shame.
Don't worry, Lux. The cavalry's here.
Now he can't be targeted during their turn, so that should help a lot.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Okay, well, he can still be targeted by minions, unfortunately. Let's see.
Incredible.
You know, there is an interesting idiom in Mandarin Chinese. 三个臭皮匠胜过一个诸葛亮. It has other variants as well, such as 三个臭皮匠顶个诸葛亮. 三个臭皮匠合成一个诸葛亮. 三个臭皮匠赛过诸葛亮. And that basically means 3 cobblers can defeat 1 Zhuge Liang. This could also be simply interpreted as 3 cobblers add up to a genius. So it has to do with the value of collective wisdom.
This is not what we stood for.
Okay, not too bad. I don't think I want to attack. Yeah, let's just sit tight. Uh-oh. Okay. Now what to do? Probably this guy.
Greetings, fellow humans.
Not too shabby.
My regards to you.
We have many secrets.
To bring out, well, shoot.
We will feed on this world.
Okay, is this going to get countered?
Job's done.
Nope.
I'm late. I'm late.
Drink up the
Oh, dang it. That screws things up. Well, let's go ahead and bring this guy out.
Blood controls.
Plan more carefully next time.
Yeah, I'm being a little cheeky. No offense intended. Let's see here. Not a bad spell to get.
Pain and suffering await you.
Oh, darn. I do love that card. Of course, I love this card too. Let's see here. A little tempting to bring that guy out. Let's see what happens when I attack.
Don't leave me!
Okay, not bad.
I won't be far.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide!
How are you going to deal with Neptulon?
And what's the command?
Very interesting. Let's go ahead and, well, let's cast this first. Oh, in this case, yeah, I guess I'll go with that one.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide! Feeble prawns! Feeble prawns!
Uh-oh.
Must choose quickly.
Feeble prawns!
There goes one of them. How about the other? Oh, I think we have one.
You win this one.
Fantastic. Well done, Zhuge Liang. 500 wins. And there is our golden Anduin. That is beautiful. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, we completed that quest too. Nice. Let's go ahead and take a quick glance at what other rewards we've gotten. Whoa! So we got golden versions of those two cards. Nice, nice. Well, I guess that does it for today. So thank you very much for watching. This was just a quick and simple video. And if you enjoyed it at all, please do give it a like and subscribe to see more. And if you want to support my video creation as well as my game development projects, please check me out at patreon.com/thedrake. And I would very much appreciate that. Also, shout out to those who are already supporting my work. Thank you so much. And in any case, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take excellent care of yourself and everyone around you. I will see you next time.